Welcome, my beautiful Taurus. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of September the 27th to October the 3rd, 2021. Wow, can you believe we're moving through and into the fall this fast? That's unbelievable. Okay, I want to thank you for your interest in my channel, for viewing, liking, sharing, and of course, subscribing and clicking that bell and making it ring so that you get notified when any of my card readings are out here. I want to thank all of you who are helping me reach my goal of 50,000 subscribers for February 2022. And also because you're sharing me out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you think someone would be interested and want to watch my videos. I truly thank you for that. And you're all supporting me here on my channel by doing that. So I truly want to give you blessings for that. Okay, let's see what we have for this week. I have changed things up a little bit. Spirit spoke to me today and said, you need to go back to basics, girl, and use your angel tarot as a base for this week. So for whatever reason, I think a lot of us are going through some sort of transformation. We may need healing. Some of us, we may need to have our path presented to us in a clear way and know that guidance has got our back all the time. So the angel deck are speaking to me today, and these are the ones I'll be using for the base layer. I will be clarifying again with the traditional tarot. So this is the only change I've made is my base layer here today. So let me know how you like this deck. Okay, Spirit, what does Taurus need to see, need to know, and need to expect this week for their reading? Okay, now's the time to cut. I'll do as I'm told. Here we go. Coming in behind you for the beginning of your week, you've been given the Three of Wands. You've been given the Four of Coins, Pentacles, Four of Earth, and you've been given the Moon card, which of course we know stands and represents for Pisces. In the middle of your week, you've been given the Eight of Wands, you've been given the Justice card, and you've been given the Two of Swords. Okay, coming in behind or towards you, you've been given the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, sorry. You've been given renewal, and you've been given the awakening card here, and that is the Hangman. Okay, let's see what we have here. Beautiful. Now, let's see what your all over theme card is, your all over energy card, Spirit. What does Taurus need to see? Oops, thank you for sending me that message. You've got indecision. Now, what do you need to change or adapt to or surrender to see the outcome of this week come in your favor? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to expect? Thank you, Spirit. One card, please. One card, please. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Surrender your need to always be right. Okay, we'll work on that, won't we? Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Our all over energy card, Taurus, here is indecision. Decide not to make a decision at this time. This will be a constructive, valid, and useful decision in itself. So, I think you're going to be doing that. Let's take our number here. We've got, 5. We've got 5 and 2 is 7. 7 is a pretty profound number here when it comes to making decisions, making choices, changing things up for your direction to change and go in a new direction as well. You might have to be a bit disciplined here when there's when you might face, you might feel that you have to decide on something here right now, but right now it's calling for you to take your time if there's a decision that you need to make, because you might not have all the picture in complete clarity. So this could have to do with ethics and work ethics and changing course and struggle right now for some of you. Also, you know what? You need to listen to your own intuition. All right. And understand others and where they're coming from. And this could be why you're a little bit indecisive. So, take your time. Don't make a decision rashly this week. Make sure you have all the information. Now, your outcome card is what do you need to surrender, change to make this work out. Surrender your need to to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. So it could be a colleague, a friendship, it could be a soulmate, it could be your love mate. And, sometimes we get caught up in the moment and, we want to be controlling and we want to always be right. But sometimes we have to just step back and take a breath. And, they could be going through things where they need healing and understanding and a listening ear rather than someone coming in and trying to control the situation and force their hand to do something that they really don't want to do. So, you know what? It's okay to, to know when you're right, but it's also good to know when you need to step back and let someone else take the lead. So be careful about that. You don't want to shoot your foot off and sabotage happiness with someone today. Okay. Now, coming in the beginning of the week, you've got the Three of Wands. You have the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Moon card. So, this is a beautiful card. The Three of Wands always talks about, making plans for long term, and you've worked hard for something here. So it's about abundance coming in from your choices that you're making. You're moving forward. You're going to be able to have pride in your success and the hard work that you're putting out there. But be patient, okay? Because this calls for patience and waiting. You're waiting for your ship to come in, but know that the work that you're doing now, the building blocks you're laying for this foundation, for this security. And often it can have to do with, it can have to do with your job and your career. Know that you're doing it right. Okay. So get ready to move on to the next phase, the next endeavor, the next, goal that you're going through. But you're making plans now for long term and you're doing them right. It's beautiful. You've got the Four of Coins, and the Four of Coins is usually speaks of the extremes in how you spend your money or you save your money. I think some of you, you're managing your resources wisely. Okay. And again, it's how the extremes in how you give or receive money, time or emotion, smart business decisions, seeing things as black and white. Okay. You could be charitable as well, giving to others that are less fortunate. I do think that some of you, if you've applied for a loan, you're going to have it approved, and some of you may have the resources now to pay off a long-standing debt here. So I do believe that some of you could be hanging tightly to your money. I always read this as the energy we use, how much you give and how much you don't give. Some of you could be giving 150% of your time to other people, and you're going to deplete that energy. You're going to feel almost used and abused at times because not everybody exudes and extends the same due courtesy to us. So realize that you are worthy of saying no and not having to explain that and not give all of that energy to other people. Know your worthiness here. And others, you could be isolating and hermetizing yourself. It's okay to go to work and bank your money for that rainy day, but you also need to know that you deserve some little luxuries, and that's getting out and treating yourself now and then. Coming in with the moon stands for Pisces, listening to your own intuition, trusting your instincts, trusting your God-given talents, what you've been taught. Always the wolf and the dog are depicted in this card, and that means the wolf goes on his instincts. He knows if he's run into a porcupine in the past, he's not going to do it the second time. The dog goes on wisdom, what he's been taught and shown, and he has that ability to move forward successfully on his own wisdom, his own database. And you are asked to step into both those elements. Trust your instincts and trust what you already know, what your God-given talents are, what your wisdom bank is. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs from the divine. This is about worry. Don't worry. It's unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Okay. Revelations that will make everything clear are going to come forward. Also, this is a card of secrets. Know that there could be information in the background that you might have to do some research on. Don't delve deep. Find out what it is you need to know. Or, secrets are going to be revealed eventually at the right time anyway. Now, coming in next, you have, we've got them all here. I've done them all. So beautiful. Okay. So we had the Four of Coins, we have the moon, and we had that beautiful waiting for your ship to come in because of the hard work and effort you've made. So don't worry. Take your time, be patient, wait. Now, on that note, you've got the Eight of Wands, you've got the Justice card, and you have the Two of Swords. This came up for Aries as well. So let's see what we have for the middle of the week. Or possibly the energy you're feeling now. Well, right now I'm seeing that Let's do our crossing over energy, which is the Justice card. And it says, be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation, and you will win if your position is one of integrity. So I always read the Justice card as a hammer coming down and justice being waved and served in your favor. So some of you could have been advocating, promoting, defending yourself, and fighting something in the court system, or feeling injustice at your, within a situation or a phase in your life with someone else who you were in opposition with, opposing energy. But at the end of the day, if you are impartial and you are objective and you do stand up for truth and integrity, what you believe, you're going to win this. Okay, so I wouldn't worry. I think the delays are going to be over. The Eight of Wands refers to, there could be a lot going on, and you need to balance yourself right now. But it also is the end of delays and instant results for tests or exams, whether they're scholastic or medical. Okay, so too much going on right now. Maybe you've got stress caused by many positive opportunities, and it's kind of like your head is spinning, and you have to take a step back, take your breath, take your time, and make a decision on what it is you want to do first. So make out that priority list. There could be some unexpected events or rapid changes that are going to show. You're going to hear something either by text or you may be dealing with a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, a lot of Zoom meetings, Skype meetings. You have the ability, though, to multitask. And I do think that you're going to be able to sort this out if you prioritize what it is you need to do. That's, the most important here. This is also called the Wands or Swords of Cupid. Somebody new could be coming in very fast towards you to offer you their hand in affection, attention, respect, or love. And you could be traveling. This could have to do with having to get up and go on a business trip very quickly. Two of Swords. The Two of Swords tells me that you could have been dealing with making decisions here within the court system, some of you. And you know what? You might have been unable or unwilling to make a decision. Either you or someone else that you are in opposition here with, laying your cards out on the table. I think you're going to fairly make a decision here that's going to work out in your favor. You know what? Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. You need to do what's right for you. Okay. But I think you're going to be fair. I think you're going to look at compromise, and I do think that you're going to make a fair decision on making this choice. Pretending there's no problem, though, isn't good. You can't stand in this situation of locking horns and not moving forward, being at a stalemate here. You could be trying to overanalyze this situation too much and obsess about it. Try not to do that, okay? Just, you have to be able to move forward here and make this decision. And I think mediation might come in once everything has been laid out on the table fairly. You guys are going to want to settle this fast. Okay, you're going to want to settle this, and justice is going to be waved in your favor. And I think at the end of the day, you're going to be happy about it. Okay. Now, coming in at the end of your week or towards you, the energy, you have the Four of Cups, you have the Renewal card, and which is Judgment, and you have the Awakening card, which is the Hangman. So you had the Justice card and the Judgment card. So this is amazing here. So, right off the bat, you may be sitting here thinking, you're failing to recognize an opportunity that's right at the end of your nose. And you could be thinking things aren't going to work out in your favor. You're bored with the situation and you feel like you're missing out on an opportunity. But you need to recognize and keep your head to the ground and, your eyes open to the new opportunities coming in. Okay. I always say, everybody, when you're walking in that orchard, in that garden of abundance, you just don't pick from one tree. You've got all these opportunities out there to try and taste all that beautiful abundance coming into you. Okay. So, you might be feeling a distraction, daily in your life right now. And you need to, you might be feeling discontentment or boredom, lost in your own world. So it says, wake up, wake up. You need to see that you've got opportunities to move forward in a brand new direction. And, look at the angel behind him here. The angel behind him is saying, look, I'm here. I've got your back. Open your eyes. You've got new opportunities to find your happiness out here. And your renewal is judgment. A judgment call is going to be made. And I do think, justice has been served. Then you get the judgment card. And that means that, you're reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. And, you're trying to head in a new direction. And it's time to do that. Okay. You're going to have clarity now. You're not going to be so confused about certain things. In your heart, you know what it is you need to do. And you need to do this and make yourself happy. So, you're going through something here. You might have, indecisiveness while you're doing it. But I think you're going to be able to find that you've got this opportunity coming into you to go for what you want and be happy. Your ship's coming in, my beautiful friends. So know that, justice is going to be done, and these decisions you make are going to work out in your favor. You've got the awakening, and the awakening, of course, we know is the hangman, right? And it's always about a temporary pause for reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things in a whole new light and embrace your own uniqueness, charitable actions coming in as well. So this is about, things might be still taking time, or you might be hanging in limbo. And I love how they show it. He's not tied up. He isn't being confined or restricted. He's just hanging there, waiting to make his move. He's a little indecisive of when that's going to happen. But I'm telling you, once he gets down, okay, he's going to hit the ground running. And I think you're going to be doing that. You're processing, you're thinking, you're healing through a situation, or you're just awakening to what it is you're going to do. And you finally can accept that you're going to be making these choices and decisions to go in a new direction. So it's beautiful. You've got all the elements there. He's got his tarot deck here. He's got the key in his pocket to make things happen. It's beautiful. And all of that is here. All he has to do is step up and take all that information in. So I do think that, right now you might still be in this hanging in limbo situation while you're waiting to go out there and renew your new world and go in that new direction. But I do believe you're going to be able to do that. Okay. Don't sit there and wait and wallow in that indecisiveness. Okay, I want you to make those decisions to go forward, because once you do, you're going to be able to find your happiness. You're going to be able to go forward and know that your ship's coming in. Well, let's see what we've got here. Right now, I think, you're waiting for something to happen, and it's coming, but it might not have come yet. I mean, with the three of wands and also the hangman, I think you're still waiting for something to come in. And it could be, indecision here. There's something here that hasn't been concluded. It hasn't come to a conclusion yet. Spirit, what do they need to see, know, and expect? Past, present, and future energy here. Thank you for my beautiful Taurus. Okay, so coming in, and at the beginning of the week, you've got the beautiful star card, and I think you're going to be showcasing yourself. This is what you need to do, being able to see light at the end of the tunnel, being able to move forward, make long-term plans, and also you are, you can wish on a star now, because I do believe your ship's coming in here. It's taking time, albeit, but Taurus, you are the star on your own stage, and I think you're going to be going out there and you're going to be getting recognized for some wonderful accomplishment that you've made. And coming in our center position, you have the beautiful Seven of Pentacles. So working on something here, your profession. Maybe some of you are going back to school to take a new form of study, to add to your resume, to elevate your abilities and talents you have to offer to society. Stay focused. This is you perfecting your goals here, working hard for what you want. Coming in at the end of the week, that beautiful, compassionate Queen of Cups. So I do think, you're going through renewal here. You're moving in a new direction. You're thinking through your heart. And this particular queen, she's loving, caring, motherly figure. She consoles and she helps others, but she's drinking from the cup herself. And that means you have to soothe, help, heal, and replenish yourself first before you go out there and exude any of your energy to other people. For others, I think you might be communicating creatively with other people, putting yourself in their shoes to understand how they tick, how they think, why they say and do the things they do. And then you can creatively, in a compassionate, more understanding manner, convey information back and forth with them. Now, others, you might be taking care of someone who needs your help. You're nurturing, you're mothering. They may need your help here for some healing. Well, my beautiful Taurus, this is your reading for this week. Let me know how you like the new base layer. I won't be doing this every week with it, but Spirit spoke to me today about it. So I think that, you're going to see the shift in energy here from being at a pause state. You are going to be seeing a lot of information coming in that you will have to think about, and managing that, managing your resources wisely. Maybe it has to do with money. So I do think that some of you, you're going to see the light clearly. You're waiting for something to come in, and you definitely are going to see justice served and waived in your favor after these decisions are made. And I think you're going to be able to go in this brand new rebirth direction. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know that we need to continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I always stand in that circle of love and light for you. So see you soon. Many blessings and much love.